Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells. Continuing our custom mode runs. You know what? I should probably disable the lore rooms, but I'm gonna leave them on. I'm gonna leave them on because it is sometimes nice when you're playing Dead Cells to just get like a injection of something like, oh, thank you for the free turkey. Thank you for the random loot that I can sell, or the like, I don't know, 50 gold you get whenever you interact with something and a whole bunch of gold particles spewer out of it. Yesterday, I recorded 3 Dead Cells runs. We played a survival run, a brutality run, and a tactics run. All 3 runs were pretty decent. I don't know what I'm gonna play today. You know what I really like? Oh my God. I have been rolling so much electrodynamics recently, but like, look at this. Rapier, Hakuto's bow, knife storm, and the barricade. We can get a great brutality run very early here. I like it. Wrong button, hold on, let me actually swap these around here. I would love to be able to get the electrodynamics orbs. There we go. Because I really like the electrodynamics. It's been such a fun effect recently. We could use collector's syringe, but I think that's unnecessary. In particular, I've been really enjoying the one run that we had with the electrodynamics that created poison, because it would just stack up a whole bunch of poison, and it was incredibly powerful, and I loved every second of it. And I just wish that we could actually like go back in time and do that again. Poison heals you instead of wounding you. All right, sewers, here we come. It's gonna be one of those runs, eh? I don't mind. I don't mind doing a sewers run with brutality. Normally I roll tactics, but today we're rolling, woo! Hold on, I need that money. Today we're rolling with whatever we got. I like being able to start a run and just say, hey, there's a bunch of brutality equipment, let's take a brutality run. But also because yesterday I just recorded one of each type of run. Today I'm coming into Dead Cells without any like notion of what I want to play. I'll just play whatever I can get, whatever the game gives me. Come here. Reveals invisible enemies. No thank you. We are going full on. Hello. We're going full on tactics path today. Or not tactics path. We're going sewers path, which I guess in my mind is tactics path. That's what I call it, huh? To be fair, I like calling it that because it does make sense. Tactics is the strongest in the sewers compared to the other biomes. I think survival is strongest in the dilapidated arboretum, morass, and nest roots. And I think that the brutality is honestly maybe the weakest because it just doesn't have anything going for it, you know? It doesn't do anything. It's just it kind of is. It just exists. The perks aren't necessarily that good, although, you know, Vengeance and Tainted Flask aside. Rip streak says significant stat. No hit streak? I don't know hit streak. I take damage all the time in Dead Cells. That's what I'm known for. Taking damage and getting slapped by a tentacle. Meat Screwer took that personally. I'm not a fan of the Meat Screwer. I'm also not a fan of the Alucard Sword, the teleportingness of the weapons. But Alucard's Sword I think is just bugged, because you can't turn around when you're in the middle of a swing, but you can do that with every other weapon in the game. So I think it's just probably an oversight if I had to guess. It is getting a little windy outside. Hopefully we don't lose power. But I say it just to remind you, dude. Do you think Corrosive Cloud's gonna get a buff in a future update? Because it is pretty trash. All right, sewers, here we come. I tried to use it the other day, like, well, I don't know, the other day, like 3 or so weeks ago. And like, it couldn't kill a basic enemy on its own after like the full 15 seconds. I get that it's probably more designed around enabling all of this damage type synergies, but it's still not that good. Even at doing that. What's the Hokuto's bow bonus? 300 DPS. We should probably replace it with something. There was the shop, and I did kind of just ignore the shop and pass it by, but you know, there's a point to that. The point to that was, I don't really care right now. Rapier's fine. Segas Jr. says, speaking of Castlevania, I bought Bloodstained today because it was on sale. It's decent so far. Bloodstained, is that one of the... Is that one of the Castlevania Souls-y clone games? I say that like it's an objectively bad thing, but I have not played Bloodstained. In fact, I don't actually know that much about it, other than it was probably on my list at some point. Two-Fault, thank you very much for the caca. To Balu Bear, who's apparently hanging out in chat, just trying to lurk. I'm sorry, Balu Bear, you got called out by Two-Fault. Excuse me, I'm stuck. Hey, you know what? 300 damage is 300 damage. I'll take it. Nah. We're taking the poison heals us because we're in the sewers. We're gonna stay in the sewers, of course. I'm not looking to leave this place. Electrodynamics, 17 DPS on the electricity. Look. No one's saying that the electrical damage is gonna win you the run on its own, okay? Because it ain't. It was made by some of the devs of the older Castlevania games. No, dodge. Is that the game? The one that was made by the Castlevania devs? Okay. It's like, we don't actually have the rights to the Castlevania franchise, but we want to make a Castlevania game like the old ones. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Bleed or fire? 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna take the fire. I like the fire. Where Torchlight started? Torchlight, the like Diablo clone, except you have a pet. Is that the game? Is that the right game I'm thinking of? I never played it, but it does ring a bell. That's the one. You want to know a little Abe factoid? I'm not gonna tell you which one. I actually did some development work for one of the Torchlights a long time ago. Get out of here. It's okay, I can heal in the poison. It was a long time ago though, but I did some debugging work for them. If it's one or two, cool. What's wrong with... First of all, how many games are there? Second of all, the implication is, what's wrong with 3? Donk. There's just 3 of them? I never did play any of them. Maybe that's the problem. Let's go all the way down. It's a very solid run right now, but I think it's just, I like the rapier. It's a fun weapon. Third one sucks. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember which one I worked on. It was probably the third one then. That would explain a lot. Die, thank you. Wow, Nerves of Steel. Oh my God. This is like one of the better Nerves of Steel you could get with the affixes here. Toxic Clouds, you can enable a poison synergy with something else. 50 and then 20 and then ammo. You know, I take it back, no piercing. Also, wrong color. But if you're like me, and you're an enjoyer of the fine things in life, that's a pretty solid Nerves of Steel right there. They were gonna make it some free-to-play garbage filled with microtransactions. They ended up salvaging it into a proper game, but it's still bad, something like that. It's been a while. I don't remember any of that, so probably not. I can tell you stories, though, about some other games I worked on. Probably nothing that anyone's ever heard of, because it was a while ago. There's some bad developers out there. I don't mean bad from like the moral standpoint. I mean bad just like they don't know what they're doing. Like this is trash. It's no wonder you have memory leaks. It's no wonder that your game is just like crashing all the time. It's no wonder that people are constantly like issuing chargebacks for purchases made in your store because it doesn't work. It doesn't save half the time. People lose the stuff that they paid for. Good job. Good job. You made it. The original dev, the one who made like the networking code, genius. Everyone else since then, idiots. Maybe if you can see if you can try to work on this little-known game called Dead Cells. Honestly, I've been out of the development loop for a while. I'm a bit rusty, and a bit is a light way of putting it. I wouldn't be able to program my way out of a plastic bag. Random skills. I still don't want skills, although a better barricade actually does seem like it might be kind of decent. I mean, I kind of love all of this. I like the Serenade, the Sinew Slicer, the Barricade. We've been rolling Barricade a lot lately. Not Barricade, but the Electrodynamics. And it's pretty good. Good electrical AoE damage. I'd be interested. But let's not go that heavy in the purchasing, I think. I've been a little bit aggressive on recent runs on just buying. Let's take a minute out of our busy schedule. It's really not that much gold. Let's take a minute out of our busy schedule and not worry so much about buying things for a minute. There's a chest over there. There is gonna be a teleport at the end of this. How else are we gonna get those Mimic Curse chests? I gotta remember to send them that as like a freebie. Here's an idea for free from the mind of Abe Clancy. You think one of these days there'll be an Abe Clancy Presents, like Tom Clancy, or I don't know, who else has video games named after them in this day and age? John Romero? Abe Clancy's Daikatana. Sid Meier, I guess Sid Meier. I was interested because I remember, well, I had never played it. Take a drink, I guess, but I've never played it, but I remember people talking about enjoying American McGee's Alice, like Alice in Wonderland. So I looked him up. He never made any other games. And the sequel was not called American McGee because it was owned by EA, I think it was. So that dude, that random ass dude, got one video game named after him. And I'm impressed, but also like, maybe they just like the name, American McGee. It's a great name. It's a great name. I'll grant you that. Well, we're not doing Vengeance. We're not really doing a Tainted Flask run. Not doing a Scheme run. Not doing a Predator run. Not doing a Porcupine run. Not doing an Open Wounds run. Not doing a Melee run. Not doing a Killer Instinct run. Not doing an Initiative run. Not doing a Frenzy run. Or a combo. Or an Adrenaline. Well, I mean, maybe combo? This is where I don't ever know what to do, because they all suck. There needs to be a better brutality option. There really does. Okay, let me think. Do I have a bleed synergy? No. Although, Hokuto's Bow Rapier will enable us to get a DOT out there, but Electrodynamics does that anyways. We don't need it. It's funny how we went from John Romero to American McGee, because they both worked on Doom. John Romero, American McGee, Carmack. Did Carmack work on Doom, or did he only work on Quake? I don't remember. I guess we'll take combo. It's kind of trash, but you know, we can reroll later once we have them. It's early. I don't like taking a lot of these perk options early because they're conditional. Oh, perfect outfit for this one. You know, we might not be using combo at the end of this floor, but for now, it's kind of the only thing that fits. And having taken it, I'm like, okay, Twin Daggers. Twin Daggers 6. The problem is that we can enable that rapier crit pretty quickly. Although, Twin Daggers is real fast. Was it always this fast? What? It seems like an exceptionally fast swing, doesn't it? Yeah, screw it. Let's try it. Nothing says we can't still combo on this one. Dink! I like the dink sound. I do enjoy a good dink. Come on, come on, come on, combo! Oh. I guess with combo, it does incentivize maybe speeding up a little bit, but I do want to see if maybe I can find the, you know, bonus floor rune on the floor, if it exists. This is actually, like, really decent. Dink! I mean, even just having like that high damage crit in there means that, you know, there are situations like that where you can engage with that crit. I'm trying to think. Twin Daggers, Tombstone, the third hit of the pick. What else? What other weapons have really solid third hit combos? Because that's what we got, buddy. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Ah. I don't know why, but I thought that, of course, we're gonna get another freaking tentacle run. I don't know why, but for some reason I thought that by killing the Inquisitor that we would stop the shields. That's not how that works, brain. Lemon's just, yeah! Tentacle man! Yeah! Please. Calm your hoo-hoos and ha-has. Yeah! Oh yeah, the Nutcracker has a weird third hit combo because it's a up-down attack, a down-up attack, an up-down attack as the third hit of the combo, and then the combo restarts with another up-down attack. Like vertical attack. Up, down, up dog. Yo, nut. Hopefully you understand what I mean though. With like the way that the attacks actually land. So I find it to have a very interesting combo. Not one that I have used too often. We had that come up on a recent run though, where we had access to, thought I saw something. We had access to the Nutcracker and the baseball bat. They have roughly the same DPS. It's really just a moveset difference between them. Which one would you rather have? Because they both have the same crit condition. Up, down, left, right, up. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. B-A. I had to look at my controller for a second because the other day I was playing on the Switch. Why can we not just have consistent button schemes across things, you know? Let's have the... Oh, dude, we do have burning oil synergies. That's insanely good. I don't want BA and AB and XY and YX to be different on different controllers. Make it the same damn thing. Let's get an agreement from, you know, Microsoft Corporation that anyone and everyone who makes a controller can have the same ABXY schemes, right? Don't even get me started on freaking PlayStation. Hold on, I wanna check out this. Because this is some good brutality equipment now that we picked up that key. New slicer. Here's the baseball bat. But I'm liking what we have here. We actually have a burning oil synergy, and I do see that there were firebrands in the shop. Firebrands are incredible, but we have a tentacle, but I don't really want the tentacle. I don't really want the firebrand because we have a fire grenade. We have fire. The tentacle does apply poison. It closes the distance. It gives us iframes, but tell you what, I don't think there's a reason why we can't just put it in the backpack for the time being. Double damage on burning oil spreads oil balanced blade. Damage increases up to 90% when you strike repeatedly and inflicts critical hits after 10 successive hits. So if I'm reading the balanced blade correctly, eventually this will do 4,000 DPS if you hit consecutively. That's really good. Like, it actually is really darn good. And it has the burning oil synergy and the inflammable oil on top of it. You know, let's get out of here. If Apple can have USB-C, the controllers can have the same button mapping. That's like saying, well, that's like, Apple just wanted to be able to sell people plugs, you know, and cables. I don't think Nintendo wants to confuse people. I think they just had the controller scheme first. But you know what? We've come a long way since then. Surely we can come up with a better controller scheme, right? We're not still using the weird, like, Nintendo 64 three-prong thing where you have 3 different ways of holding on to the controller, but you can only use one at a time. Yeah, the combo synergy with the balance blade is really nice. It does incentivize you to go quickly. Combo plus velocity maybe, or combo plus velocity plus frenzy with the balanced blade. But I'm liking the twin daggers. Let's use twin daggers. We'll think about that balanced blade for a while though, because if it does stack damage on top of the crit damage displayed, that's a lot of damage on the weapon as long as you're hitting consecutively. Against certain bosses though, there's a lot of periods of invincibility or stalling, including on the Watcher fight. Nest boss, bridge boss, all bosses basically. It does make me wonder how long the balanced blade combo lasts for. And I know I'm talking while I'm doing this, but if anyone has any idea, I'd be interested in knowing how long does that last? Okay, what are we doing? We are looking for a perk. Most of the perks suck. I don't know, no mercy. There you go. No, I'm not going to the bank. I learned my lesson last time. GameCube controllers were peak, loved analog triggers. This is Bard of Bobrich. Bard, current generation, all right. Current generation Xbox controllers have analog triggers. I think previous generation did as well. Games just didn't use it very often. As good as the holy water is, the AoE is real tiny compared to this. But it does do damage on top of the burn. But I don't know. Doesn't feel necessary. Gotta go very carefully here because we are the cursed. Just gonna take a second to really chill. I'm just gonna chill. We're gonna kill some enemies. Don't go through the door. Just jump, please. Thank you. Gonna take a moment. He's dead. All right, perfect. We're done. Crit on the balance blade expires after 8 seconds. This is Hank Bab. How easily could you use that in boss fights? How long are the forced invincibilities? Against the Watcher, you immediately get a tentacle spawn, so that's not too long of a forced invincibility. So that's not that bad. Also, poison heals me. I should be, not worried. Not as worried. Also, I never had a GameCube. I played plenty of games on it, because friends had it, but I never had one myself. I think that's where I played Resident Evil 4 once, though, a long time ago. That's where my knowledge comes from, of that game, and seeing people play it. I should try out that balanced blade at some point. It will be for a run. one of these days. This guy is so fast. And our combo bonus is real freaking tiny right now because we're not really utilizing the combo. But that's okay. I guess, you know, you can think about it like the balanced blade is just like a bit of a longer combo because it lasts for, I can't see what this is. It lasts for 8 seconds as opposed to the combos like, I don't know, 3 seconds? Maybe even less. I don't remember the twin daggers being this fast of a weapon. That's like what I'm realizing here, is that it's actually like pretty damn good. Type Keeper Scarecrow Lighthouse Balance Blade doesn't really shine. It's amazing everywhere else. Well, even on the Scarecrow fight, there's actually not really that many periods of forced invincibility. There's times when you want to dodge, or maybe he's up in the air, but when he's doing his jumping attacks, you can still hit him. Lighthouse, definitely I can see, because it's just one long fight with lots of periods of time where you're climbing or something. God dang it. No. Although, you know what? We'll take an amulet when we leave, because we're not going to need the heal after this. Hold on, I can see it. Where is it? There it is. But like, even on, what I'm really thinking about is stuff like the bridge boss, bridge boss. Where like, even when he's shielded and then jumping at you, you don't really want to be that close, and 8 seconds might pass between hits depending on what he's doing. Hold on. I could have just walked in there and sold it, damn it. It's tough to remember, all right? But you don't actually have to care about the poison. Just go for a little bit of a dip. You dipping, son? You dipping yet, son? We've got a lot of scrolls, it feels like, here. Then again, we are +2. Well, we're gonna be +2. Now, and we got another better amulet too. I'm excited. This seems like a solid brutality-based run here. Sorry, I was coughing. I think this might be, though, like the third run in a row in which I've taken electrodynamics. But I've been appreciating it more and more lately. Alucard shield, don't need it. Lyric shock, don't need it. I still have this tentacle that I'm not using, but you know, there's a chance. At some point on this run, maybe I'm gonna want it. If we get like a legendary oven axe, I will use tentacle oven axe. That's a great combo. Ironic, considering your mutation choice, streamer. If only you were good. All right, so we just skipped all of the shops apparently. All right, well, let's go shopping. Random weapons. We can upgrade, we can absolutely upgrade, but the twin daggers do have that burning oil, and the electrodynamics is applying oil. So we will get the burning oil synergy at all times. Hemorrhage, we could put it in the backpack and get free hemorrhage shots, but we don't really have bonuses off of that. You could play with hold to attack. Abe Worth says lemon. I wanna try at some point to practice actually just being better at attacking. Like instead of just spamming, I wanna be able to get more intimately familiar with the attack timings on things so I can combo more. But that type of fiddliness usually doesn't work that well with me. I have a hard time with it. Throwing knives leave trail of flames. In theory, we could get rid of the firebrand because we still have the fire grenade. That's not a bad throwing knife to enable a bleed and a fire synergy at the same time. Probably not for this boss. We could get rid of the tentacle, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. We don't need to upgrade the firebrands. Vorpan, it's solid damage, but we're never gonna crit, at least not on this boss. Tentacle damage doesn't matter. All right, well, we'll take a look at the other shop. We will hopefully grab, well, A, another level of brutality, but B, maybe some better electro and fire grenades? Hold to attack is one of the best quality of life features. Well, I mean, I didn't even know until relatively recently that you could hold to attack quick bow. I learned that in hour like 500. But most of the time, I don't feel like I'm losing out by not having it on. You know, if I'm engaging a normal enemy and I'm like, okay, I need to attack twice, XX. I don't have to worry about how long I'm holding the attack button down. I just have to worry about the discrete number of presses rather than the continuous, you know, time that it's being held down. And we're good. I think like that might just be easier on me old brain. Serenade. Flame. Corrupted power. Opens you up to more exploits. Is that all you can think about, Lemon? God damn it. This guy, this kid. I'm not gonna spend on an upgrade. Ooh, face flask, no. Well, we could do vengeance. We could do vengeance, get a whole bunch of bonus damage on. Double stack damage. I'm gonna say no. Even though there's another one, I'm gonna say no. We'll be fine, we don't need it. Lemon's like, stay on target. Stay on target. Dual binding is amazing. I mean, I remember using dual binding before they removed it from the game. It was 2 throwing knives. I remember spamming the heck out of the throwing knives because when you had 2 of them in dual binding, there would be no cooldown on how frequently you could actually use them. It was great. It was a wonderful time. It was broken. I can understand the need to fix it. But it was a lot of fun. Oh, I need to find some poison so I can heal. I'm down 3 percentage points. You could be using firebrands and twin daggers at the same time right now. Can I? Oh, this is on. How do I turn this off? Turn it off. Can I turn that on right now? It would probably like break the. Oh, you know, it's a custom option. It would probably break the, you can no longer get achievements for this run. Okay, fine. Broken things are usually fun as long as they're to the player's advantage. You're not wrong. It is fun to play with broken mechanics and whatnot. Hold to attack. I'm not talking about hold to attack. I'm talking about dual binding. Dual binding is probably on custom mode, I believe. I do declare that dual binding is in custom mode. Oh no, not the achievements you have all of, yeah. Well, it's a mental thing, you know? There was another amulet around here that had 2 brutality. I'm just looking for it now. Oh, there it is. It's hidden by the teleport stone. Actually, it's the vine rune. There we go. 2 extra jumps and dodging as a bomb and poisons enemies that wound you. You see someone's video on Serenade bug? No, but also this game has like hundreds of bugs. Man, what was oh my God, what was the super strange, weird bug that I discovered the other day and I've never seen it before? You know, that actually doesn't really even narrow it down that much, does it? What said dual binding? I meant attacking with 2 weapons at the same time. You can do that with hold to attack? Oh yeah! I think Lemon showed me one of those. It's like if you have Firebrand Electric Whip or something, you can hold to attack and then they just come out like one after another. Hold on. Hold to attack. It's like, no, okay, hold on. I think I almost got it. You do this. No? Doesn't quite work. It doesn't quite work. Gaming, yeah, okay. Well, I don't know how to get it to work, but there's some weird bug where you can make it like infinitely throw firebrands, which is kind of funny. I'm sure Lemon is gonna be like, no, you gotta do it like this. You gotta do it in this order. All right, well, you know, you got me. When did I lose my electrodynamics? What happened? You know what? I think turning the gameplay option on made it change. Swap this back. First off, it's with the Serenade. Well, no, the one that you showed me like 2 weeks ago, not whatever the new bug is. I don't care about what it is. We've got combo, we've got no mercy. I have like no damage synergies, you know, appropriate, but you know, we're gonna do it anyways. Small chance we could reroll electro into poison. We have no poison enabling firebrands. We can have a lot of fire damage in here. We should be fine. Let's give it a go. 9 says, how do I make Iron Staff work? Weapon sucks. I haven't rolled Iron Staff in a while, but I do enjoy it. I like the outfit. Spam jump attack or parry. Is that it? Careful. Whoa! Rude, dude. All right, well, fair. I threw that in the wrong direction. Hate to say it, Tentacle's probably better because I would have like some iframes doing this. Why is this so easy? You know what I don't like? I don't like how with the twin daggers, you get no airtime. Like even if you're up in the air here, you get no airtime. When you're hitting the boss, you're not getting any airtime. Makes it kind of hard to hit that third attack in the combo, huh? Maybe that's why a lot of people don't love the twin daggers, or rather, maybe that's why I don't see love for the twin daggers. I don't see a lot of people talking about it one way or another. I'll keep it though, why not? Graveyard. Do not spam junk attack for the love that's all holy. Now you gotta let Junkin spam the junk attack. That's what he's there for. Well, rip this run. We're not getting any late banks either. So graveyard it is. Bum, bum. At this point though, I would love to just maybe luck into another legendary weapon. Something that's actually good. Wish we could have gotten that flawless though. But I want to find something that can define the run at this point. Since I don't really have anything that's defining the run at this point. I have a couple of weapons that are okay. The twin daggers have been fine, but they're definitely not as good for aerial combat as I thought that they would be. Or rather, I guess I didn't consider it one way or another. I wasn't thinking, wow, this will be fine for aerials. It's just like, now that I'm here actually fighting the boss, I'm like, wow. A little hard to hit with, don't you think? When you get the third hit, it's pretty decent. No. Well, express elevator down. Careful, don't climb into the spikes. Where are we going? This is not where we're going. Oh, I missed the key. Would you look at that? I would not recommend teleporting over to me in the middle of my combo. I guess this is the value, right? Hit an enemy once, run away. Works for me. Oh, okay, maybe not on that hit. Didn't even dodge correctly. Something about Electro has been real fun lately. It's one of those items where it is maybe a little hard to see how much of an impact it has because it's not an immediate amount of damage that you're doing with like a grenade. It's just kind of out there doing passive damage. And you're hoping that it is assisting you more than you would maybe think. Doing 700 damage on a crit in the water, though, is pretty decent. Very good way of seeing that it is actually double damage when you're in water. Okay, not the curse chest. We're gonna be looking for it though. I don't wanna go to the next floor while cursed if I can avoid it. I'd rather purge it here. Hey! I was excited for about 2 seconds. And then I realized that it's a Queen's Rapier. Although, you know, Queen's Rapier Tentacle might actually be not half bad. I do know that the crit from the Queen's Rapier, I believe, is a ranged attack, so point blank would work on it. We could buff its damage by like 30% with no effort. Well, there's a balanced blade, but... could be a good opportunity to take it, since I usually don't. Where is that cursed chest? Stop hiding from me. Dying Shores. Haven't even thought about what boss we're gonna be fighting on this run. Enemies? Nope, but it is a food shop. Don't need any food. Please. Honestly, it's gonna let you sit there for a minute while I look desperately for the cursed chest. Lots of doors. Lots of doors here. There it is. Oh my god, there's plenty of enemies. There's also a iron staff, which if we wanted, could make a good replacement for the twin daggers. It would give us a parry and it would also do a lot of damage. I love the pile of loot that I ran past. That's a lot of loot. That's a lot of loot. Alright, that was not that bad at all. Always a little worried when you see the curse chest. Wow, we are destroying. This feels better than normal too. I'm not gonna take it. I'll save that for a run where we could do it for the whole run. Just take the burn damage is not doubled. Neither is the grenade damage. It's interesting. Just take the iron staff from the beginning of the run and actually build around the parry so I can understand it from the beginning. Let's look for maybe a better barricade. I don't like the double damage on it, but we're done with the floor so we can re-roll it. Although, double damage from burning oil and double damage, it is tempting. It is very tempting to just roll this as a super high damage electrodynamics orbital. It's only a level 1 upgrade. I don't see a mimic. You a mimic? You're not a mimic. You know, I don't think it is worth upgrading it. We're gonna need to save money for buying things like this later from other shops and then re-rolling them, I think. So, yeah, let's just take a look. Take a look. Take a look at the other items. It's all garbage. That's okay. Let's look at the loot and then get out of here. I think I might take that rapier, though. I might even just use that and the tentacle. Let's see. Slices reality even further. It's got a real solid distance on the hit there. I really like the run that I have right now. I don't really want to mess it up. Like, we're killing things super quickly with the orbs, with the firebrand, with the twin daggers. It's a level 7 L, and it does way less damage than the twin daggers. And it has a plus 20% crit on top of it, and it still does so little damage. You know, honestly, am I in the wrong here? To say that that just seemed a little weak? Where are we going, by the way? We're gonna go to the sepulcher because the game wants me to go there. I think I'm A-okay with that. I think that the Star Pew and the Queen's Rapier are two weapons that I should go into the game's practice mode and see if those DPS numbers are correct, because I don't think they are. Rather, I think they're technically displayed a little bit differently than you would expect, with the fact that the Star Pew's stars are the crit damage individually per star. All right, early curse chest. Nope. This is a shop, isn't it? Yeah. Random weapons. Star Fury, not Star Pew. Because otherwise that 9,000 crit is just a terrible amount of damage. It's gotta be more than that. It's gotta be ×2. I think we've not proved that in the past, like mathematically, by looking at the DPS numbers. We've just assumed from the results of like quick testing, I think. Just want to get through the traps. There we go. Go ahead, spawn enemies around me. What do I care? What are people's opinions on biomes having dedicated cursed chests? Do you think that it makes particular areas more or less interesting, worth going to, not worth going to, because it's cursed and you're worried? Just wanna not lose all of my life, although I think for the most part it doesn't really come up one way or another. But I could definitely see someone thinking, you know what? I don't want to be here. I don't want to come over here with a cursed chest on a run, try to do like the slumbering sanctuary without getting hit. Nah, not interested. And that would totally be fair. Flashing fans. Actually, you know, the damage from these is not that bad if you get the crits. But trying to get the parries is a a little awkward. Really? Did not think he got his attack out. Dunk, Duck, Tarek, welcome. Hello. What a great name. You say, guess who's back? It's been a while. Hold on, there's money over here. There we go. I know I saw something. Ooh, I see this. At start, I was worried about cursed and didn't take it. Now I don't care though, says Ashen Ran. Well, the thing is about the biomes with the guaranteed cursed chests is that that's one of your normal scrolls. You need it. Otherwise, you're gonna be under leveled compared to a different path, like going to the Stilt Village. There's no cursed chest there, I don't think. Like, it's basically just, hey, you wanted one more scroll, or rather, you wanted all of your scrolls, you gotta fight for them. Hey, Disp, how's it going? Woo. Please sell this, thank you. Did I miss the poll? It's been like an hour of stream time. Haven't even had time to finish one run. We good? We good. I see this. Kind of. I want this. I want to sell it. What'd you do to have 3 orbs? I only get 1. So, electrodynamics, it has a passive effect. Each time you use your other skill, it creates an additional orb, max of 3. What this means is that, in my case, if I use a fire grenade, I get 1 more orb up to 3. So if you ever have electrodynamics out, you need to use your other active item in order to get them. However, something worth pointing out is that for some reason, this doesn't work for all of the other active items. For example, if you have the grappling hook, that doesn't work. I'm guessing that the developers were like, well, I don't want people to be able to spam their skill. So the skills that you can spam, they don't have any value of it. Yo, oil and electrified. So, we're on Catalyst. We are on Electro, and as soon as I use a grenade, which will happen when I jump in here, you'll see we go from 1 to 2. But yeah, the grappling hook doesn't do it. Serenade doesn't. Actually, I think Serenade does it when you spawn the Serenade for the first time, but not when you like put her in hand, if that makes any sense. Epoch Blue is correct. Infantry grenade doesn't count. And I remember being surprised at that one too, because I was like, I only have an infantry grenade. I can't do it otherwise. But yeah, infantry grenade doesn't count, which is stupid, but whatever. I'm starting to realize something about the electrodynamics, by the way, and I think it might explain why this run has felt easy and why maybe the other runs were easy as well. When you're on BC 4 and 5, enemies will teleport to you, the player. When they begin to teleport, they stop attacking. So I keep electrifying enemies when I'm like above them or below them, and then they try to teleport to me. but because the teleport takes its sweet ass time, they stop attacking, and then I walk up to them and then smack them. So I'm pretty sure that's what's going on there, and that's why it feels very good, because I'm running into enemies, they're not doing anything half the time. Very interesting. What the hell is an electrodynamics? Electrodynamics is this form of the diverse deck. Diverse deck is the item I have. It's a weapon from Slay the Spire that was added into a Dead Cells update in the past. Bum, bum. It's the lemons, yeah. Electrodynamics is the 3 lemons. And I'm not talking about the Mega Buster. Pew, pew, pew. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, I got a weird Discord pop-up. I just wanted to look at it real quick. That was weird. It is nothing. Electrodynamics' best tool in the game was hard to not play with it when I was going brutality. It's really nice. I like it because it's just good passive damage that kills a lot of the weak flying enemies that are very annoying and hard to deal with, and it's just a solid weapon. 10. Are you a mimic? You're not a mimic. I would probably upgrade to 10 because the damage bonus is so high, and then re-roll it to get electrification. I like it. It's got a movement speed buff as well, which is kind of nice. All right, I need to be careful because we might be coming up to another curse chest. I don't think so. Nope, okay, good. Well, bad, but also good. Yeah, I don't know if I would say Electro is like the best, but it's really good. It's up there. It's solid, and I like it. And I like it. I really do like having the ability to weaken small, annoying flying enemies just by running through them. They might not die, but they're probably not going to explode on me until I miss one of the grenades, though. And then he almost explodes on me. But if you discount that, I see it. I see it. It's really important to find the wall runes as much as you can down here, because each one has a infinite light source inside of it. Yo, it's a mimic floor! You showed me at the very end. Okay. Well, I bought Electro. That means the weapon shop is going to have a mimic, so we can get a high quality weapon out of this. Dude, let's freaking do it. Star Fury? No. Who are we gonna fight? Damn it. I think we should fight the giant. I think this would be a very good giant build with the Electro and the fire and the twin daggers. Let's see if we can get a better weapon though. Whip sword is so weird because I just don't understand it. Swift sword, critical hit if you have an active speed buff. Laser glaive on the fists is actually kind of interesting. I think it can track that distance. Hemorrhage. Probably not. I'm gonna reroll again. We could just go Flint. I mean, a level 12 Flint's pretty good. It's exceptional damage. Seems a little overkill, and I'm liking the twin daggers. So we're gonna reroll again. Infantry bow, machete, pistol, swift sword. This is where I kind of wish that I had a wish active. I wish I had a wish so I could hit the infantry bow. We could still take it. It's wholly unnecessary though. This is unnecessary. Why are the DPS numbers so high? Oh, of like 51,000 damage on the twin daggers. Believe it or not, the S at the end has a huge impact on the damage. As you play the game and you upgrade the forge, you get a lot of value by upgrading your weapons to plus, 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 and then S rank. So it's not only a matter of, yes, I have 29 brutality, so I get 29 stacks of damage bonuses, but I also have high quality weapons. S rank weapons give you the most damage. So that's why the numbers are high. I don't want a weapon. Is that wrong? Is it wrong to say I don't really want any of this equipment? If only I could make it wish, it would be incredible, but I can't. And this is all just like worse than the twin. I'm sorry, Mimic. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna buy anything from you. I like the run. I like what I have. I kind of regret thinking that. Like, is there something wrong with me? Nani? No, but like I just don't need anything. I'm enjoying this twin daggers. I'm enjoying the fire. Maybe replacing the fire grenade since we have the firebrand. Was there anything else in the shop? Let me look. Because I would not mind replacing the fire grenade. It is a little pointless. I don't think we need a powerful grenade though, but I'll look for like a sinew slicer and then I'll roll support, like if nothing else. It's better than nothing, right? All right, let's fight the giant. Bum, 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 bum. Still rolling the same twin daggers that we've had for a long time too. We could roll a cursed sword into the boss fight. I really don't want to do that. And I really don't want a sinew slicer for this boss because it's not going to do anything. But the fire grenade's not doing anything either, so sure, I'll take it. Cursed sword or no balls? Well, no, I'm just going to go for the level 12 sinew slicer. That's good enough. What's the legendary sinew slicer effect? Is it of any value? Well, that was very easy. I just hit him a bunch. You okay, giant? You all right, dude? I gotta also admit something. I did not think we were doing that much damage. I did not think we would have that fast of a fight, but we did. Ooh, blowgun. Now this one's interesting because it is a poison enabler, which means that maybe we can actually get a burn and poison damage bonus on equipment. And honestly, okay, well the tentacle is also a poison damage enabler, but I haven't been using it. So I think I'm gonna get rid of the tentacle. Rip. And then we're just gonna go to the next fight. This is my penance for not taking the cursed sword, even though we clearly didn't need it. Poor guy. That's a little wonky down there. I think I killed everything just by using the the electrodynamics. Get out of here. Whoa! Rude. Whoa! Okay, I already regret everything. Give it a second. One more. Okay, 3 more. Okay, that doesn't actually show me the exclamation mark anymore. You know, just one of the many problems with the floor. Oh good, I did this for 500 gold, everybody. Okay, we gotta chill. I'm kind of hopeful that the arrows that we fire will help to limit how damaging this can be to us. Don't be a freaking cursed chest. Which is why I am sticking with this and the barrel launcher at the same time. Because we kind of need it, don't we? Don't we? By the way, hey you. Whoa! We're fine. Well, we're not really that fine. What? There's a freaking secret in there, and you go through the secret, and you just get spiked. No, close it. I don't think anything's trying to hurt me. He says before something tries to hurt him. Why are we here? Why do we fall down, Mr. Wayne? Why do these dumbass explosions keep trying to chase us down? What the hell is going on in this freaking floor? I don't really need the bombs. I don't know why I'm trying to actually get them to come down here. Why did you come here? That's a good question. I'm not smart. That's really the reason why. Hopefully it's not a long biome. Hey, get out of here. I gotta be careful with the barrel launcher too, because it can come back and hurt me in some very unfortunate situations, although that doesn't happen that often in this biome, I will admit. It could happen with him. It could happen with him. Just asking to lose, yeah, pretty much. What gave me a combo? I don't know what gave me a combo, but something gave me a combo. I think coming here also gives you less scrolls, but I could be wrong about that one. I don't know, I don't remember. That's not what I meant to do, but maybe it's actually good. Nope. I will kill you. Told you. Gotta go, because that thing is going to murder me. Hold on. Oh, come on! I'll heal up again. You know, we need a tainted flask, cause this biome really effing sucks. Tainted flask. Hate blowing up with this other stuff. Tainted flask. I need to go get those scrolls. I do think that there is a teleporter at the end of all this. It just takes a while to show up, maybe. Could be wrong, but if we have to go back, it's not a huge backtrack. There it is. Now there is still more after this, but why don't we handle our lower path. We're at 34, which is not a bad amount of scrolls. More than we had on the tactics run, right? Fought the final boss at like 32 or something. And then 7-7 in the others. Be a little careful here since I don't know where anything's gonna be. Explosion barrel wise. Oh. Gotcha. Anytime I can do one of those side paths though and get some like temporary invincibility, I'm all in. Nice, my explosion barrel detonated on the other explosion barrel and didn't do any damage. Think fast, blink, and you'll miss it. What a shield. Well, still alive. We're Still kicking. We're getting there. How do I get to that cursed chest? Or if it is a cursed chest. It's probably a normal chest. I would hate for it to be a cursed chest. We should be able to, if it is one, we could clear it on the enemies after the throne room exit. Because there's a whole bunch of enemies and then you hit the lighthouse exit. And it's always filled. Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, perfect. Exactly enough. Exactly as many as we need. More than we need, in fact. Way more than we need. That's 100,000 gold too, which is rather surprising. I've been buying stuff, but I haven't been like throwing my money away. We currently have a level 10 Electro. We could get a level 11. Don't need another trap. Okay. I'm not gonna swap away from this though. I might try to re-roll it a bit and see what we can pick up. You know, burning oil and electrical at the same time would be a nice damage bonus to have. Is this really it? There's nothing else? No stars, no scrolls, no nothing? For the entire rest of this. Feel like there wasn't that much here. There's probably more than I remembered, but it feels like there wasn't that much. We done? One more. I guess I have been going to a lot of the incentivized biomes, so yeah, we've had a lot of cash show up. Oh, you know what? No, there's one singular scroll fragment. There you go. Oh God. No, I don't want to be here. I do not want to be here. Did you get stunned with an arrow? Why am I doing this? Because I gotta get out of here, man. Okay. 97% HP. We only used 2 heals. Let's see if we can find a better weapon. Let me go grab my my twin daggers. We can get rid of this barrel finally. Man, never again. Never again. That was a skill shop, had nothing we wanted. We're looking for anything that is over 104,000 DPS. This is a level 7 twin daggers, so we're looking to upgrade pretty significantly here. It's been a while. 200,000 on the iron staff, pretty decent. Infantry bow does do 90,000, and it does have that burning oil synergy and piercing. Firebrand, go from level 8 to level 11. It's not that big of a difference. Although, I guess we have the cash for it at this point, so we'll upgrade. Triple damage fire, or quad damage fire blast. 351,000 DPS. I mean, putting it in, dude, put it in the backpack, get acrobatic pack, right? Like, right? Like, that's what you do? Oh, that's absolutely what you do. And then we can have the blowgun for the poison. Oh. We do that. Reroll one more time. We look for a better weapon. Oiled sword? I do like a good oiled sword, and it will give oil. I mean, the electrodynamics gives oil, but we can really get some cooking done. We're gonna have constant crits. Yeah, honestly, I think we can upgrade at this point. So we need to take some new mutations, but oh, I like it. I like it. We've got the quad damage in our pocket. Quad damage with no downside because we don't take quadruple damage when it's in your backpack. Her sword will kill you, this doesn't. 175,000 DPS with a crowbar. Spreads oil and burning oil. I mean, that's really good, but I can't guarantee of breaking doors. That's actually, like, that's a surprising amount of damage for the crowbar. That's like double what we're getting out of the crits with the oiled sword. That's really high. Quad damage oiled sword. I mean, how can I not? How can I not? We will take disengagement though, but how can I not? This is too hilarious. Okay, then what do we take in our other option here? We don't need combo at this point. I guess you can go support for another damage bonus, so there you go. And then you just start smacking with the oiled sword. We have 2 quad damage. This will be interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, he got melted. Dun 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 dun. He got freaking crushed. He got cooked. He got seared, he got burned. Blistered. Broiled and bruised. Infantry bow makes the victims bleed. What would you rather? You know, actually, we're not using the poison from the blowgun, but the infantry bow I think might be better because it's going to be better at dealing with the enemies leading up to the boss. The blowgun, if you hit him in the face, it doesn't do that much damage. So that's going to be worth a lot more, I think. Yeah, okay. Sorry, blowgun, but I do like the infantry bow, and I think at this point, you can understand why I want it. I want to be able to kill enemies quickly. I mean, the oiled sword will kill them quickly, but this enables the fire blast just so well. We can absolutely re-roll it for basically this, although it lost its piercing, so let's do it again. Okay, Trail of Flames infantry bow. We don't really need any more fire, but why not, I guess? No, maybe, well, yeah, why not? This is an enabler, let it enable. All right. Infantry bow reroll for 4x. We don't need everything to have 4x. We need one thing to have 4x. And this is good enough. My orbs! Well, you know what? It's a good excuse to switch to the other... It's a good excuse to switch to the other diverse deck card because I can't really afford to be hit, and we lose our orbs on this floor anyways because for some reason the electrical traps just ruin it. Oh, I think that's the other bug that I discovered myself recently because I've never seen that before until yesterday. Hey, a magnetic grenade, perfect. I do have 4 jumps, which is real nice. I enjoy that. Dink! Dink! There's something about this floor, man. You get so many off-color scrolls here. It's gotta be intentional. It has to be like an intentional mechanic. It's the only thing that makes sense. I didn't take any fall damage there. That was very weird. Whoa! I took a hit, but you know what? I was protected. That's why I have it. The other day I was mentioning something. I said that I think that I actually don't remember if it was on the stream or not, but I said that the late game in Dead Cells is easier than the early game in Dead Cells. And I think this kind of proves the point. The freaking sword, not the sword, the infantry bow is killing enemies at range in 1 hit. You wouldn't normally have that happen in the early game. That's a late game exclusive effect. And I don't mean late game as in you have all your upgrades. I mean late game as in you've got 35 scrolls, high level equipment that has more fixes on it. It just kind of, everything makes the game easier as you get further along into it. I mean, that makes sense, duh. Otherwise, you know, why would you need to level up at all, scale up the player? But this wasn't always the case in Dead Cells. The Dead Cells used to have a lot more enemy scaling. I believe it was very annoying types of scaling as well. Like, the more scrolls you had, the harder the enemies were, which was very annoying if you had a good run, because the enemies were just harder than other runs. But like, I don't know, infantry bow one-shotting things at range seems a little, strong. At the very least, I feel like it might go against the point of the weapon. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little. I'm not. Don't. If they update it, if they change it, it's not on me. I'm just saying. Just saying. Oh, look at that! Another off-color dual scroll. Completely unexpected. Four levels of brutality. We don't get any bonus jumps, but we do get 37. Yeah, I'll take that. Unable to crit. Still enabled. 186,000 damage, by the way, per hit. We're at 500,000 DPS on the weapon. In case you were curious where we were at in this run, we're at 500,000. Yes! Yes! Now, if only we could safely re-roll it to get double damage on burning oil at the same time. I might want to just grab a heal, because that might come in handy. Where are we going? I like that they designed this level knowing that the player would have all of the ruins all of the movement capabilities, because like that lower platform, you wall jump or wall run to get out of the platform, and I think that's just cool. It's a satisfying way of getting out of that lower platform. By the way, Uncle, welcome. I didn't say hi, but I see you. Oh, I lost my jumps, that's why I can't do that. All right, we're in. I think the card has done a good job of keeping me safe. I didn't notice it activate more than once. It could have activated more than once, but I didn't notice it. Well, he died in one hit. Hey. Fire in the face, you big disgrace. Plenty of food for us if we need it. Yeah, come in. Come on! Come to me! Don't forget your health flask. We got 2. Wow, the poison cloud got him. We've got 2 health flasks. They're not really gonna be of any importance during the boss fight. It's gonna be hard to keep us alive if we ever get hit. The idea, though, is that we're just gonna kill him before he kills us. La 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 la. I do want the food. Stretch! Oh, hold on. I can stretch from here. Might buy a health flask. I mean, we do have the cash for it. Why not? I mean, I'm probably not even gonna reroll my weapons, so I'll buy one. I'll check out the other shop, just in case. Maybe we can get a level 12 oiled sword, and I'm gonna think, you know what? Let's not risk our life on quad damage. We do 550,000 DPS, huh? Honestly, a shield might be pretty good, but I guess I'm just gonna risk it like an idiot. Oh, the cursed sword doesn't even do that much damage. 400,000. All right. Well, either we're gonna die very quickly and hilariously, or he's not gonna have any phases beyond 1. Either way, I'm happy. We're not necessarily gonna melt him because there's a couple moments during the fight when he has forced attacks. Now, if we took a phase flask and took vengeance, do we want to just have like the most damage ever? Do we want to absolutely destroy this guy? Because we can reroll, we can go disengagement in case we get hit once, vengeance, and we can even take the tainted flask. We have 3 of them. No, we need a acrobatic pack, so we can't do that. Because I need that fire blast to come out. Honestly, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna destroy this man. Oh wait, does this work? It does! Also, I took 15 damage from that. I guess that's the, plus 300% damage taken. Burns the ground, generates a toxic cloud, electrocutes nearby enemies, arrows come back. Covers the ground in oil. Increases your movement speed. I don't know why I'm looking at this. It doesn't do anything. I am thinking, what if I get rid of the electrocution? But we already have electrocution with the freaking orbs anyways. All right, this is emergency if we get hit, and then we go damage, damage. Why not? We have ×4, ×2, ×4. I took 18 damage from that. I guess the self-damage from Face Flask stacks, funnily enough. Oh, I didn't take, oh, I almost made a mistake. We need to go... We need Acrobata Pack, and we need Vengeance. Do we also go Tainted Flask and just try to one-shot him? I guess we'll do it. Look, if I die, it'll be hilarious, but I apologize. Let's do it. You know what? Maybe what I'll do is I'll actually use the cards to save me from one hit. You know, that actually seems like a pretty good idea. Let's use the cards and save us from one hit. Everything else is our damage enabler for the fight. Because we don't need the orbs. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go, okay. We did get hit in there somewhere, I guess. Also, we're gonna melt his ass. Maybe the card triggered the Face Flask. Okay, I lived. I'm pretty sure that was one-shot protection that saved me on that one. I almost got kicked into the spike, but there you go. You know, that's the high damage you would expect from quad double damage. Dun, dun. Oh, I didn't even use my healing flasks for the increased damage. We could have been doing even more. I used it once. I should have used it more than once. Anyways, that was a fun run. That was a good run. Dude, I feel like every time I use a twin sword, I later think to myself, wow, twin sword is really good. I should really just find it and pick it up on a run, like choose to pick it up, but like earlier. But it's a good weapon, and you know, quad damage, double damage, quad damage can work. Gotta hit once, which is, you know, one more than you want to get hit. I don't know when the deck of cards was activated. I think it was during the pokes. That would make sense, because I thought I had the dodge rolls correct, but it is possible that I got hit by one of those. It was a fun run, a good run. High damage at the end there. We had 500,000 DPS on the oiled sword. That is enough to make sure that that boss is not going through his attacks and is instead just teleporting and constantly trying to shield himself. But he has a forced attack. His first attack, he'll always get off. And then after you grab the healing flask, he's not healing anymore, so he's gonna get another attack off. So there's at least 2 moments in that fight where you gotta be a little bit careful. Good run. And for now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.